Namaste, and welcome to Refeel Yoga. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorite meditations, the Prana Uccara meditation. Prana Uccara is coming from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, one of the ancient Tantric texts that's detailing many different meditations or different Dhāraṇas, concentration techniques, which can lead one to enlightenment. Prana Uccara, prana being the vital life force, the energy that animates you and me and everything around. And Uccara means upward push or rising, lifting. So this is the technique, the Dhāraṇā, the concentration of moving the energy upwards, of pushing it upwards to the divine, to Shiva, to cosmic consciousness. This meditation will be done in 3 stages. The first stage is just to calm the mind, to settle everything down. The second stage is to focus the mind to become more subtle, more aware of the flow of prana, the energy. And then the third stage, the final stage, is that upward push, where we start to send the energy upwards, really elevating the consciousness. For the first stage, we'll just be sitting with the eyes closed and focusing on the breath, observing the breath coming into the nose, down to the belly, and out. Just observing this track in the body, the nose to the belly and to the nose. Really connecting with the feeling of the breath. Really allowing the mind to settle, to still. The second stage, we'll go a little more subtle and we'll try to observe the flow of prana. The flow of prana starts from what's known as the Dvadashanta. Dvadashanta means end of 12, and it refers to a space 12 fingers below the nose. So we can make 4, 4, and 4. So we start from concentrating somewhere around here and trying to feel the flow of energy coming from that point into the nose and then down to the center of the chest, known as Heart Chakra, the Heart Chakra. So inhaling from this space, the outer Dvadashanta, down into the center of the heart, and then exhaling from the center of the heart, up the nose and back to this space. Just trying to observe the energy flowing between these 2 points, from Heart Chakra and the outer Dvadashanta. Really trying to feel the energy, really connecting with that subtle movement of the prana. We'll stay there for a few minutes. And then once we really allow the mind to get subtle, we'll move to the third and final stage, which is the Uccara part of the meditation. We'll inhale the energy down into Heart Chakra in the center of the chest. And then from there, as we exhale, we imagine the energy rising up the central channel through the center of the body, piercing the crown and going to the upper Dvadashanta. So another point at the end of 12. So 12 fingers above the top of the head. It might be advantageous if right now you see what this is feeling like. You do the 3 hands on top of each other and just try to feel that point above your crown. So we're going to be inhaling from there down to the center of the chest and exhaling, pushing the energy up, piercing the crown, going to the upper Dvadashanta, inhaling down and exhaling up. Remember, we're just breathing naturally. It's not a pranayama, it's a Dhāraṇā. So we're just observing this energy flowing with the natural breath. To support yourself when we get to this final stage, if you're visual, you can visualize, and you can visualize like a ball of white light, glowing energy moving up and down between these 2 points. If you're more tactile, more kinesthetic, you can try to feel some certain vibrations coming up and down, certain pulsations. Or if you're more oral, more auditorial, you can try to hear the mantra, Hamsa, Hamsa, or Soham. It might flip back and forth between Hamsa and Soham, whatever's working for you. But this will be the final stage where we will stay for a few minutes. And then we will gently come back by coming back to the body, reconnecting with the body, coming back to the world around us and finishing with some gratitude. So let's prepare for the practice. Coming to a comfortable seated position, sitting nice and tall, relaxing the legs, relaxing the seat, pressing your seat down, reaching the crown of the head up, finding space between the vertebrae. You can roll the shoulders back and down so the chest is open in a relaxed manner. Then close the eyes. And let's just start by taking a nice deep breath. Really inhale through the nose, fill the body. Then open the mouth and let it out and relax. Let's do that again. Nice deep inhalation, expanding your being. And release. One last time, deep inhalation. This time hold the breath at the top. Hold it, and let go. Sitting with the eyes closed, the attention turned inside, and begin to just observe the natural flow of breath in and out through the nose. Observing the breath coming in through the nose, down the throat, down towards the belly, and from the belly up the throat and out the nose. Just observing the natural flow of breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. If you find that when you observe the breath, you have a tendency to hold it or control it, just control it in what feels like the most natural rhythm for you right now. And eventually you'll find yourself just observing the natural flow of breath. You can feel the breath like a cool fluid filling your body as it flows in, and relaxing your body as it flows out. Finding deeper relaxation with each breath. Feeling calm and centered, observing the natural flow of breath. We'll now make our way into the second stage of the meditation. Breathing from the outer Dvadashanta, 12 fingers below the nose. Inhaling from this point, up through the nose, and down into the center of the chest. Heart Chakra. Then exhaling from the center of the chest, up the nose, and down to the point, 12 fingers below the nose. And try to observe the subtle flow of energy between these 2 points. Feeling the gentle tingles, vibrations, as prana moves between these 2 points. Really allow the mind to settle, become more subtle. Feeling deeply connected with the subtle flow of energy. We now move to the third and final stage of the meditation, the Uccara, the upward push. Breathing the energy into the center of the chest. And as you exhale, pushing the energy up the central channel, all the way up, piercing the crown, to the upper Dvadashanta, 12 fingers above the top of the head. Then inhaling from the upper Dvadashanta down into the center of the chest. Exhaling, pushing up, and inhaling down. You can visualize a glowing ball of energy moving between these 2 points. You can feel subtle vibrations, or you can listen to the mantra, Hum, Sa, Hum, Sa. And continue observing this energy moving from the center of the chest to the upper Dvadashanta, back down to the center of the chest. Sitting with the eyes closed, releasing the technique, and come to just sitting in pure awareness. Be aware of your body, all the sensations within it. Be aware of the space around you, all the sounds near and far. And try to expand your awareness throughout the room, throughout your city, throughout the world. Expand your awareness throughout the universe and feel how expansive you can become, how open, how receptive. And releasing all techniques, come to just sitting with yourself. Gently drop the chin to the chest and slowly start to open the eyes, gazing down upon yourself without judgment, with loving acceptance of your being. And start to connect with the body. You can start by touching your legs, your feet, giving yourself a loving touch, a loving caress, coming back to the body, the legs, the thighs, the belly, the chest, connecting with the whole physical body, and eventually giving yourself a nice hug. Thank you for this body. Thank you for this energy. Thank you for this life. And thank you for sharing this meditation with me. Namaste. Thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I invite you to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. I know it's silly, but it really does help us out. And if you really like our content and you feel like supporting us, we're now on Patreon under Refeel Yoga. You can find a link in the description below. And this is just if you want to support us and help us to continue making these videos and sharing this knowledge with the world. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. Namaste.